So Nastya, the camp is about to start.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so crazy excited. In 30 minutes, just participants will enter this door. I don't know. I mean, this year, I don't know. I have no idea. But I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be something special, something very special. And this year we were just thinking like which theme we can pick up from the air. And it seems like in the air it was the theme Times of Change. It's so many changes are happening right now on many different levels. It's the changes in economy, the political changes, the relationships between the countries, just relationships, in a family, according to the situation in the world, and how we can stand, how we can come together and raise the strength, and how we can support each other better. And so we're exploring this theme. Like, what does it mean for us, this change? How we can support each other during the times of change? Which kind of tools we can use? And here on the camp, it's a little bit like a microcosm of our society. So if we can learn from the camp, so then we can bring these tools, these skills, this compassion and love to the world outside. So I'm Anastasia Vorobyova. I'm from Moscow and I'm a founder of International Playback Theater Camp. It's going to be something special, very special experience for each of us. So my workshop, the name of my workshop was like being broken open.
How long will this craziness last?
Which means how we can choose the path, how we can grow over fear, how we can not go to a path and be cynical. And so how we can learn, how we can learn from our traumas, how we can learn from the changes which are happening with us, how we can find the common points and connections afterwards. Even sometimes we could have such a hard time, such a hard changes, and we could think like, oh, I barely could breathe. I don't know what's happening with me right now. But how we can grow and use this experience. So I used in my workshop different kind of techniques. We worked with colors, all these beautiful colors, and I think it's a great metaphor of the changes, the great metaphor of society with all such a diversity, with such a different colors. So how we can find the common colors, how we can mix it up, and how we can express ourselves.
My name is Ranji David and I come from Bangalore, India. I have been doing playback theatre for almost like 16 years now in India.
I breathe on hope. I hope someday there will be change.
And I'm here conducting a workshop in the Playback Camp. The theme of the workshop is Times of Change.
So I is for influence, C is for concern, and A is for action. How many of you were able to let go and not be here in this moment. Let go of yourself, let go in the process.
The topic is very relevant because today we live in a time, space and a zone where a lot of things are happening around us. Things are happening with respect to political, social, economical and environmental factors are changing so much. In fact, the world is changing around us.
My name is Karin Giesler. I'm living in Switzerland. I'm a professional playback theater person. I travel in the world to deliver trainings. And I have been the member of teachers of the camp since the beginning, so it's my 5th year in the camp.
Okay.
So in my workshop, of course, theater as an actor and especially as a playback actor, you must feel very comfortable with change because during one performance you have many roles. I think the camp is every year a unique experience. The organizers managed to bring people together from different age, different culture, different everything. This year we even had people who had no experience in playback theater. And in the course of these 5 days we start to form a community in a very light and yet thoughtful, deep way, also with a lot of fun, with experiments, usually in a beautiful surrounding, so we also have time to explore nature and to be on this place where the camp is happening. So I'm already looking forward to next year's camp actually, and I could highly recommend it to everyone who thinks about coming. It calls me to be in the present, actually. I think that's why I like it. It's really being in the present and then enacting in the present.
As simple as this, but this time I will play a different small piece on the guitar, okay? I'm Steve Nash, and I'm a member of York Playback Theatre, and 2 years ago I began my own company in Newcastle upon Tyne. I started to think about protest songs in music, and I immediately thought of some songs by Bob Dylan, the times they are changing, and the way singing in groups, singing in communities has been used in protest in different societies over the years, perhaps forever.
Imagine all the people living for today.
And I kept coming back in my thinking to my interest in playback, which is about working in a way that the music is more present in the performance. I thought in the end it was a good opportunity to celebrate how much, celebrate the way that singing can express emotion if they have the right preparation and if it is made to feel safe. Almost anyone will be able to experiment with it. I think it's one of the best experiences I have of a large group coming together to develop their playback practice I think the organisers always try to get a balance between work and development, with time to play, time to make new friends, different ways to have fun, different ways to relax, different ways to socialise.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the road will be as one.
I'm Olga Sanachina. I'm from Russia. I like art, I like playback, I like people who open to life, and I know that there in camp there are a lot of joy, and people came here to open this joy inside themselves. So I like to be a part of this process of opening joy. You know, when I do something during our camp, I always try to explore kind of topic that is interesting for me too, where I have my own questions. So when I prepare it, I try to explore it. And last several months, I do meditation course. And there was an idea that our life is adventure of hero. And I started to look on my life, and I say, yes, I have an adventure, and during adventure, from time to time, I have my own transformation. Right in this moment, hero make a step and start make a step to a new reality of his adventure. So why I should not to use this idea of adventure of hero during workshop about times of change? So I decided to do it. You go through changes, you transform. This is, you know, kind of line the way of transformation. In one way, I really like changes, and I really like to transform and to go through it, because it's bring me a lot of new ideas, new experience, new understanding of life. At the same time, I know that sometimes I'm afraid changes. Suddenly I understand that it's very important, even if it's too scary me.
So you're going to share your thoughts, your feelings, and they are going to tell the story through their bodies.
So my name is Shirley Legum. I come from Israel, and I do playback already for 15 years.
How it is, it's probably a change to see a playback performance with no words. It's also a change.
I usually do a lot of body work. So people did a lot of body work, telling their story through their bodies, and other people who watched them could talk and verbalize what do they see. And they did their story once, and then they repeated it in other character in the story, or what they want to change in their story. So people could see the changes that can reflect and play back the changes for them.
Remember, how did I walk? How did I go get there?
I don't know, I've been to a lot of gatherings, and there's something about this place that's in one way very containing and holding, and one way very free, something honest, very artistic, deep and light. We are a team of trainers who are doing it for a long time together, so we're all the time developing. It's a great meeting for different international people. And I really believe in this international camp. I come every year.
I miss you.
свидания. До свидания.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. До свидания.
Я буду скучать.
До свидания.
I'm gonna miss you, guys. Mother? Or maybe not.
До свидания.
Where are we going? We are going. Why? For change.
But I don't want to go.
But you will like it.
No, but
Come on, you will like it.
But I don't want my friends are here. Everybody's here. Come to USA.
I don't know why I dreamed this decision, and it's.
The land of freedom.
But yes, I want to change. I want to change. I want to change. Inside and outside.
Come together, times
Whole camp is a melting pot of people coming from different countries, philosophies, cultures, and that's what unique about it. So you go back much more richer, you go back feeling borderless.
love each other, love is healing.
Playback to me is heart and soul. It's ritual and it's storytelling.
Playback is a campfire for the modern age. But actually, it's a transformation. Ta-da!
Playback is love and sharing and connecting.
It feels like when you start to do playback, you cannot stop doing it.
Come together, times are changing all around us. Storm is raging, lift me up and take my hand and show your heart. Love each other, love is healing. Share the spirit, share the feeling. Lift me up and take my hand and sing together, sing together.
Playback is a game of life.
Come together, times are changing all around us. Storm is raging, lift me up and take my hand and show your heart. Love each other, love is healing.
I mean, this year, I don't know. I have no idea, but I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be something special. Something very special.
Come together, times are changing all around us. Storm is raging, lift me up and take my hand and show your heart. Love each other, love is healing. Share the spirit, share the feeling. Lift me up and take my hand and sing together, sing together.